We begin tonight with a special report on Valpo's preparedness for an active shooter scenario. Could more be done to handle the situation? Joining us is Brendan Johnson with more on the story. Brendan?
That's right, James. The number of shootings on college campuses this year totals 23, and it's prompted questions about Valpo's preparedness for this kind of a situation. In this special report, we take a look at how our school is dealing with this national issue.
We are just getting word here of a school shooting. According to preliminary reports, there are 10 who are dead.
That means there are more American families, moms, dads, children, whose lives have been changed forever.
It's a scene that has played out too many times this year, an active shooter on a college campus. It's happened over 20 times, and as frustration mounts in state houses and on national television over gun control or mental health, what's happening to the people who actually have to deal with these situations? When we talk about an active shooter on this campus, we want to know whether students feel Valparaiso University is prepared to handle this kind of a crisis.
My kind of feeling is not really.
Okay, why do you think that?
Well, I think a lot of it was that situation in the library last semester where it just seemed like there was a lot of chaos and, miscommunication, and that, had it been a real situation, it would have been pretty bad.
I think as a whole, the campus, you can separate it into different areas. If you want to talk about VUTV, I feel like they are very well trained. Professors, definitely more so than the student body, but since there's so many students and active shooting situations don't happen that frequently here and hopefully won't, they aren't necessarily trained in anything. So I think the best thing to do is just kind of listen to the higher authority of VUTV and or professor.
Of course, the most recent crisis here at Valpo was the fake hostage situation at the Christopher Center last April. It prompted VUPD, local law enforcement, and a SWAT team to respond to the incident. We talked to a campus leader about how the university reacted and how that response sets the tone for how these situations are handled.
We've been very lucky. Anytime we've had a crisis situation like this emerge, we've been very lucky in the fact that it's been a hoax or a fake call or something like that. I think that the university's response to it is very direct, and sometimes we'll overreact versus underreact because you never want to underreact to these types of situations. So when we have SWAT teams on campus, when we bring in almost every local police officer and state police officer and Homeland Security and all this other groups start coming to campus for these things, it's just a reaction any school is going to have in these things.
Luckily, this situation happened in a building where all staff members are trained in active shooter scenarios. We learned, however, that this staff is one of few that actually run through a drill complemented with updated training as part of their employment.
No, as far as I know, there is nothing by the university. The university doesn't even require full-time staff and faculty to go through anything. I think it should be done across campus. I think it would make everybody feel a lot more comfortable if all the departments had students who had an idea of what's going on. Okay. And it's something that we in library services will be doing every year with our students.
Now, here's a statement from the university. Active shooter training is top of mind for many, given recent incidents on other campuses. The university does not currently mandate training. However, VUPD offers and provides trainings to all departments and student groups upon request. In addition, VUPD officers receive active shooter training and participate in active drills and exercises. Now, Jimmy and Katie, that's a statement from Nicole Niemi. She's our university spokeswoman. We have a plan in place. It's the emergency resource information packets. They're posted all around campus. But guys, after speaking with many people, both on and off campus, or off camera rather, we feel that VUPD is well prepared to handle any situation, including active shooter scenarios. The main concern, though, is students, faculty, and staff. A lot of people do feel that they need improvement, so we'll be looking into that.
All right, well, thank you for your story, Brendan.